Drawing closer to the start of game one, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak. A moment now to take to watch, Dan.
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
First pitch, 7:07.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 2, Adam.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. In his career versus this pitcher, a handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a...
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one bounds around against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Lifetime against this pitcher. He's only 1 for 10. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Adams is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat pad.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1 for the Nationals on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds, the center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hamilton.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Adams takes it in. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
The right fielder.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Joey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Hit to short. Turner has it. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is in is Gerardo Parra. First pitch of the at-bat.
For the Nationals, the right fielder.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. It. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Striding in, Brian Dozier. Into the corner and slicing foul. There's a high pop-up. Votto is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number
into
28.
the box, Kurt Suzuki. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 2. Ball 1. Suzuki, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
The 2-2 pitch. Popped up. Senzel over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Hit out towards second. Senzel's got it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to... Leading off the inning, Eugenio Suarez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Eugenio
in there for strike 1. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Past battles with Scherzer. He has 7 hits in 27 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Scherzer racked up over 2,300 innings of work on major league mounds. And with more than 2,600 strikeouts over those innings, he's in the territory of some notables like Tom Glavine, Chuck Finley, and David Cone. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Scherzer into the windup. First pitch on the way. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2, here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. First pitch coming. Here it is.
The shortstop.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
In now is Adam Eaton. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Up high. 2-1 now.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Anthony Rendon is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Turner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Very high. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cespedes is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Juan Soto to the plate now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Swing and a liner. 2 out here and a runner at second. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The set and the 2-1. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Now batted.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And strike 3 called as he says, you got it. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He'll try again. 1-2. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So 1 gone now in the Cincinnati third. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Fouled off.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Eaton is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Now to the plate, Luis Castillo. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Hit back up the middle. There is Dozier. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this start of the 4th upcoming. But first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Settling in now, Gerardo Parra, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The right fielder.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
The batter, number 9.
1 away, and that'll bring in the power-hitting second baseman, Brian Dozier. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Winker is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Oh, that comebacker hit him right in the head. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Popped straight up. Senzel moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Nash striding in once again, Billy Hamilton back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soto has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away. Now in the box, Jesse Winker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Soto is there. 2 gone. So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto waits on it, and the inning is over. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Fouled away. This pitch is popped up. Votto has a play. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in, Adam Eaton, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. And there's ball 2 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up...
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Now batting,
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And low. It's a ball and a strike. And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound.
The first baseman, Matt.
So coming to the plate, Matt Adams. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Rendon over at second. Soto is over at first with one away. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick to it of this as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The batter.
Two men on, two out, and that'll bring up a multiple gold glover, the left-handed hitting Gerardo Parra. Ball one to start the at-bat. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
2-1. Here it is. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You've got to trust your stuff.
Here's Brian Dozier now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A pause. And the 0-2. And another foul ball. 0-2. Here it is. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Two runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The set and the 1-2, and it's fouled away.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. At the plate, Nick Senzel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. At the plate, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Senzel on third with 2 out. Skied into straightaway right. Parr is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Into the box, Max Scherzer. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And that's going to fall. A base hit.
Hey, you talk about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, and that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. No balls and a strike to count.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2. Popped up. Iglesias over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The third baseman, number 6.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Votto is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Dozier has it, and there's 1 away. Derek Dietrich will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Derek Dietrich.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series. As the Reds are off the Schneid, it's now a 2-1 game.
The center field.
Stepping in now, Billy Hamilton.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number
Into the
33.
box now, Jesse Winker, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Winker.
Scherzer looks in. Here's the first pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. One run, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he can steal some strikes that way.
2 balls and a strike to count. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Reds claw back just a bit on this solo. Lemire Garrett is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Reds, number 50, Amir.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Juan Soto, 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Leading off for the Nationals, the left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now batting.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Swing and a liner. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Now batting. The right
Stepping
fielder,
in and ready for another shot, Gerardo Parra. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Soto, the runner at second with 1 away. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
the batter, number 9.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Striding in now for the Nats, Brian Dozier. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First offering on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 1-2, here it comes. And he fouls 2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Kurt Suzuki is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit the other way out toward right field. Winker is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Nats. Leave a pair. They digging in, Joey Votto, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Soto is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He hits with two away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Ryan Zimmerman is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the eighth.
Number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And now pitch on the way. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Number 2, Adam.
No balls and one strike. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle, played on the backhand. Flip of his glove for one. Return throw is in time. Number 44 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 44.
At the plate, Nick Senzel. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike three. So digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-0 pitch is a circle change, swung on and missed. 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
1-2 now. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side. Ready for another chance. Anthony Rendon. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Juan Soto. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Here's Matt Adams now. Senzel fields it cleanly. To Iglesias for one. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double. Sean Doolittle comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 63, John.
Kurt Casale will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
0-1.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
Ready now, Billy Hamilton, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Reds down to their final out now. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Doolittle's ready. First pitch on the way. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. Fouled away. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. The Reds down to their last strike. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 2 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.